I'm going to try to do the impossible. I'm going to take, in under 5 minutes, there's going to be a running clock, and I'm going to share with you everything I know about Real, all the nuts and bolts, all condensed in 5 minutes. Ready, set, go. All right, guys. Real started in 2014. The idea was for it to be a real estate tech company. Well, about 5 years later, 4 or 5 years later, Tamir decided that the best marketing engine for the company was the lives of the real estate agents. So coming off of the success of some other brokerages, they saw that, man, if we institute a revenue share-based model, we don't have to do hot air balloons or gold jackets. We can use the life of the real estate agent to become the marketing engine for the company. As it sits right now, we have 50 states and provinces in US and Canada, over 16,000 agents. Well, we might be at 17,000 by the time this is published. Last year, we had almost 700 million in revenue. We closed 66,000 transactions, currently publicly listed on the NASDAQ as REAX. There's 6 things to consider when thinking about Real. Number 1, real agents keep more money. Split is heavily attractive. At a 12K cap, 6K for teams, like it's really hard to beat the split. The transaction fee once you cap's only $285. I did do a video about that. If you want to watch it, just click on my library. Number 2, it's not just about being inexpensive or economically viable. Real has a model to help you build wealth. Just by selling real estate last year and reaching elite status, I was given 12,500 shares of stock, which as of today are worth $42,500. I paid the company $18,000 in order to make that happen. So in a sense, the company paid me $24,000 last year over and above what I paid it to be a licensed agent who hits elite status by closing 25, 30 transactions. Number 3, our technology is state of the art. So our tech is 100% independent. We don't license any of our technology from anybody else. Our transaction management software, I can see paid commissions, I can see pending commissions, I can see agents in my world that are doing business, agents in my world that haven't done a deal in 6 months. So I get to see complete visibility all from the comfort of my nice little iPhone. Number 4, the training and education. Imagine an environment where we are collaboration over competition. Every single agent at Real is responsible to make sure every single agent at Real has access to their content and information. There are no silos. There is no us versus them. We are, like Zac Efron said, we're all in this together. We're building it together. It's amazing. Number 5, rev share is life-changing. With all the issues going on with NAR and everything else, now is the time for you to make sure you have multiple streams of income. Revenue share is one of those multiple streams for me. It's been a life changer for my family. The cool thing is, if you think about next year with NAR, they're estimating 30% of buy-side commissions are going to be wiped out. Well, in order to replace that, imagine having 4 or 5 of your friends join you at a brokerage you already love. Well, by having 4 or 5 agents join you at a brokerage you already love, you can make up to $20,000 a year in recurring revenue from the company for being that agent that brought those 4 or 5 agents over. And so revenue share is a complete game changer. We already talked about the collaboration over competition, but the community, the Real community is one of a kind. Led by our CEO, Tamir Poleg. He's an amazing individual. Sharon Srivatsa is our president. And so we want to make sure that you are a part of a community, that you feel supported, that you feel uplifted, and that ultimately our company motto of work hard, be kind is not just something we say, but it's something we actually do. Keep more of your commission with the 12K cap. Once you pay your 12K cap, you're paying a $285 transaction fee. If you're on a team, then obviously you're going to have your team splits and things like that, but 6K cap to the company. 85-15 split until you cap. There's no monthly fees. All right, I got 1 minute left. Joining fee is $249. There's a $30 broker operations fee on your transactions. Most of us don't even feel it because obviously you still have the freedom to charge your own transaction fees to buyers and sellers. Building wealth is something that is an absolute game changer. You can acquire wealth in a couple of ways. You get stock in the company for becoming an elite agent. You get stock in the company for capping. You get shares of stock when you attract other agents. And they have a matching investment program where you could put 5% of your commission before you cap with a 10K bonus and 10% of your commission after you cap with a 10% bonus up to $24,000 worth of stock in total. So you can invest about $18,000 and then you're granted somewhere in the $4,000 or $6,000 range in stock just for participating in the stock purchase program. Last but not least, guys, there are 16,000 some odd of us, 17,000 of us. The company will get to 50,000 agents. So the question you have to ask yourself is, if you're sitting in a traditional brokerage watching the company grow, We want you to be a part of it. If you're the type of person that's collaboration over competition, if you're the type of person that's work hard, be kind, if you want a great economic model, great technology, great culture, and a great opportunity, this is the place for you. If you have any questions about this, if there's any other videos you want to hear, hit me up at Joe Herrera on Instagram. Would love to get your feedback. Comment down below. Subscribe. We're going to be kicking out a ton of real content. A, because we love it. B, because you need it. And C, because one day we're going to work together and you're going to be like, man, I'm so glad I found you on YouTube.